I think पहली बार डायरेक्टली देख रहे हैं ना?
Yeah, yes, sir. Actually, we had another advisory board meeting in my previous company, sir.
अच्छा हाँ,
Yes, sir.
जाना पहचाना लग रहा था, मुझे समझ में नहीं आ रहा कि how I supposed to be seeing your face.
Yes, sir.
He's everywhere.
Yes. So while in Ajanta, we had done an advisory board meeting together, sir.
I think so, until Jigs कुछ ऐसा.
Sir.
इस एडवाइजरी का पर्पस क्या रहता है?
Sir, actually, we are launching a new moisturizer, sir.
That's fine.
Moisturizer
That's fine.
C-Mac.
How
Yes,
it is
sir.
different from, opening the folder in front of a doctor in a chamber than this?
Yes, sir. So basically, the main objective for this advisory board meeting is to form a consensus, sir. Consensus regarding.
You are already launching a product. Will you change if somebody says something different?
No, sir. So launch is already
Then what is the point?
So just, sir, so for example, this aquaporin and aquaporin boosters, it is comparatively a newer concept, sir.
No. I am asking a general question. That what is the point of this advisory? Will you change on the advice of the board members?
So they will start getting some data from our side, how to use the moisturizer and everything. You can think about publication and stuff also, so that
yes, sir. Actually, so, yes, sir.
Like how to use the moisturizer. It's not about the product, but they are doing it because they can place the molecule along with these guidelines, something like that.
Absolutely, sir.
So maybe we will not be able to change the product, but we will definitely able to change the communication to the wider people based on the solution.
Okay, great. मुझे लगता है जितने ये एडवाइजरी बोर्ड मीटिंग होती हैं ये शायद इसलिए होती हैं कि जो लोग इसको ज्वाइन करेंगे फिर वो थोड़ा बहुत इसे प्रमोट करेंगे फर्दर. You're using shoulders of few people. I don't know, I may be wrong, but it looks like that to me.
Sir, good evening.
Hi, Dr. Sudha, how are you?
I'm good, sir. How are you?
I'm good too. I'm just wondering, I was asking them that what is the purpose of advisory meeting when you are not going to follow the advice? If I say it is not a good product, they are not going to stop, right?
No.
Then what is the point?
But I think they can make some changes.
Oh, they will not do, Sudha, mark my word. Not only they, no company.
No.
Good evening, everyone.
More like product placement than actually product itself.
Yes. It is like that some inputs from us can tell them, guide them that where to use, how to promote.
Say
It's
we
more
have
like that.
the price and product. See, in marketing world there are 4 P's. So basically they take input from us for the placement part and maybe sometimes pricing part also. Depending
Maybe price.
Which stage of
Dr.
development.
Abhishek, I was there in that advisory meeting of Jabirus, about Aborcetinib. We kept on saying that price should be reduced. Who bothers? I mean, everybody on the advisory board that day was saying that the price is high about that Aborcetinib. But the companies won't take that, I believe.
That is a global product, sir.
You're right. That's a global product.
Glenmark has got a selective rights from Pfizer. So Pfizer is basically making the prices. But some of the Indian companies can come up with, price twinkling and also, suppose it's a 200 milliliter bottle of 50 milliliter. This kind of manipulation they sometimes do. Like
yes,
the
advisory board meeting will be helpful for the other companies. What to do? They must be cursing me to call me here. No, I don't mean anything, doctor. I'm just loud thinking that why? Nothing more. I know how it goes.
Yes, sir.
So actually, I am in Bahrain. I am not in India. So how much time
Okay,
is
sir. So, sir, it would be like starting 15-20 minutes. I would take to set the context and regarding this aquaporin and boosters, and then there are around 20 questions, sir, which we will be putting to the experts, and
Okay.
we'll take your opinion on whether the questions are rightly framed. So, your own opinion, there would be a polling on that also, sir, and your opinion on the framing of the questions, whether we need to
Kamal,
modify the questions.
it will be a
Yes,
Delphi.
sir.
It will be a Delphi.
It is Delphi method, yes, sir. So basically, after finalizing these questions, we will roll it out. The questionnaire will be rolled out to around 1,000 dermatologists all across India, sir.
Okay.
And then again, the results will be discussed with the same set of experts, sir, in another meeting, which will be scheduled somewhere around mid of December, sir. 10 to
Mid of
20th
December.
of December.
Okay,
Yes, sir.
great.
So it's the modified date. Two times you will be.
About mid-December.
Sorry, sir.
It will be
I think
modified.
that-
Like 2 times you are taking the opinions.
Yes, sir. So this time we are taking your opinion and your to finalize the questionnaire, and thereafter the second ad board would be to discuss the results, sir. And
Sure.
thereafter we will go for the publication, sir.
Okay.
So I think most of the experts are already there. So simple. I think just let me know when I think there are 17 experts have been invited, and around I think 12, 13 have already joined. So just let me know when we can start.
Yeah, sir, we can start.
Okay.
Yeah.
So sir, with your kind permission, can we start, sir?
For sure, for sure.
Sure, sir. A very good evening to all of the experts for today's advisory board meeting on revolutionizing skincare, the next gen moisturizer for lasting relief from dry skin. I welcome all of the experts for today's evening. We have esteemed experts from all across India. The names are in alphabetical order. Dr. Abhishek De from Kolkata, Dr. Gampa Jyotsna from Hyderabad, Dr. Gaurav Sareen from Gorakhpur, Dr. Kaveri Som from Mumbai, Dr. Kailash Maharania from Jaipur, Dr. Megha Modi from Ghaziabad, Dr. Milind Deshmukh from Nashik, Dr. Neetu Rasdev from Mumbai, Dr. Rakesh Bharti from Amritsar, Dr. Riaz Amir from Nagpur, Dr. S.S. Rajendran from Madurai, Dr. Shruti Chikaiya from Bangalore, Dr. Soni Nanda from Delhi, Dr. Sudha Wani from Hyderabad, Dr. Sujata Mehta Ambalal from Ahmedabad, Dr. Swati Mittal Gurau from Mumbai, and Dr. Vijay Lakshmi Sujay from Bangalore. So on behalf of Alembic, I welcome all of the esteemed experts for today's evening. My name is Dr. Kamal Kumar, and I represent the medical affairs from Alembic Pharmaceuticals. So just a few etiquettes for today's meeting. Kindly keep the webcam on throughout the meeting. Kindly mute your microphone when you are not speaking to reduce the background noise. Please be present in a quiet and well-lit room, and kindly look at the camera and speak clearly. Thank you, sir. So before starting the meeting, I take a pleasure and privilege to announce to all of the esteemed experts here that we are introducing a new moisturizer, which is next gen moisturizer, Oriza Ceramax, designed for skin deep hydration. So Oriza Ceramax contains aquaporin boosters along with the 311 blend of 5 ceramide complexes with betaine, hyaluronic acid, and saffron. To start the meeting, I would just set context through some of the slides. The aquaporin and aquaporin booster is comparatively a newer concept. So I would like to put this new concept through to the experts, and thereafter we have prepared a set of questionnaire, around 2022 questionnaire, and we will put forward this questionnaire for the experts' opinion here, the experts who are present here, their opinion on these questions, and also framing on the questions, whether we need to modify, add or delete some of the questions. And thereafter, we would finalize this questionnaire, and this questionnaire will be rolled out to around 1,000 dermatologists all across India. And the result that we will get from this questionnaire, again, the result will be presented to the same set of experts who are present there today, somewhere in the mid of the December, 10th to 20th of December. And thereafter, these results will be published in a nationally reputed journal of dermatology. So the need gap with the present moisturizers, most of the moisturizers, they actually provide the superficial hydration. Many times there is incomplete barrier restoration. So as most of the guidelines, they recommend the 3:1:1 ratio of the ceramide molar ratio, and maybe most of the many a moisturizer may not be suitable for all skin type. So before starting, I would just like to show you a small video, 2-minute video clip on aquaporin.
Healthy skin requires optimum hydration. Overhydration leads to cell swelling, and underhydration
Just to confirm, I think the voice is audible to all for this video, sir.
Yes,
Yes.
voice is
Thank you,
audible.
sir. Thank you, sir.
leads to cell shrinkage. The exact mechanism of how water enters the epidermis remained unclear until the Nobel Prize-winning discovery of aquaporins, UNIT, Nobel Prize in Chemistry in 2003. Among the 13 identified aquaporins, aquaporin 3 is the most prevalent in the skin, primarily expressed in the stratum basale. It helps maintain optimal skin hydration, increases lipid metabolism, and improves stratum barrier function. Aquaporin 3 expression is altered in conditions such as psoriasis, eczema, contact dermatitis, atopic dermatitis, and palmoplantar keratoderma, as well as due to aging and sun exposure. This disruption leads to dry skin and delayed barrier recovery. Max Moisturizer provides only superficial hydration. It does not influence or activate water channels, aquaporins, which are essential for regulating water movement within skin cells. As a result, it fails to deliver deep and long-lasting hydration. Introducing. In dry skin conditions like xerosis, eczema, psoriasis, dermatitis, and palmoplantar keratosis, a new generation moisturizer, Oraza Ceramax 3:1, 1 moisturizing lotion designed for skin deep hydration. Oraza Ceramax is dermatologically tested. It helps repair and restore the skin barrier in 3 days and provides 72-hour hydration with its unique OW complex. Oraza Ceramax provides 2x hydration within 15 minutes of application, with a significant reduction in the transepidermal water loss and improvement in skin water barrier function. In dry skin conditions such as xerosis, eczema, psoriasis, dermatitis, and palmoplantar keratosis, prescribe Oraza Ceramax. Oraza Ceramax is hypoallergenic, non-sensitizing, fragrance-free, non-comedogenic, and non-irritating.
Thank you, sir. So this was about the new concept of aquaporins as discussed in this video. This aquaporin concept got two scientists Nobel Prize. So the discovery was that the water transport into the cells, intracellular, through and out of the cell, it happens with the help of channels named as aquaporin. And there are around 13 aquaporins all across body, and they have been differentiated based on their function and based on the tissues they are present in. In skin, aquaporin 3 are the most commonly present aquaporins, and usually they are highly concentrated in the stratum basale. And as we go superficial into the epidermal layers, the concentration of the aquaporin also decreases. And it has been seen that aquaporin 3 plays a very important role in various skin diseases, and mostly the concentration of the aquaporin has been found to be altered in these dry skin conditions such as psoriasis, atopic dermatitis or eczema, and other dry skin conditions. So after that, one more ingredient, we have betaine. Again, I have a very small video clip for the role of betaine.
Water, nature's most abundant element, holds a vital secret: osmosis. Osmosis is the primary way water moves in or out of cells to balance solute concentration. In humans, when our skin is stressed by heat, cold, or UV radiation, the water balance of the cell is disturbed, leading to dry skin. Osmolytes are specialized molecules that occur naturally in the epidermal skin layer. When skin becomes dry, the skin cells are in hyperosmotic stress. The keratinocytes respond by increasing production of osmolyte transporters on their cell membrane. These specific transporters enable an increased uptake of osmolytes. Then, by osmosis, water moves back into the cells, restoring its proper level of hydration.
Thank you, sir. So basically, betaine is the natural osmolyte which is found in our body also, and the same betaine has been the naturally found betaine has been added in this Oryza ceramax. So it is basically an organic osmolyte known for its hygroscopic properties, and it maintains cellular hydration by regulating water balance and protecting skin cells from the environmental stress. Also, it has an impact on the skin barrier function, particularly through the effect on the tight junctions in the epidermal cell layer. And also it upregulates its own transporter, BGT1, that is expressed at granular level, and it facilitates the uptake of betaine into the skin cells, where it can exert its protective effect. So the mechanism of action is basically it is a osmolyte. So number one, it increases its own transporter and hence expression of the proteins. And treatment with betaine significantly increases the epithelial electrical resistance, which is an indicator of tight junction function, and it acts by stabilizing the existing tight junctions protein pool, reducing the protein turnover and improving the integrity of the skin barrier. And under the osmotic or environmental stress, it prevents the cellular shrinkage and protects the cell volume by its virtue of osmolyte. So there have been some studies which have shown that betaine, it reduces the transepithelial water loss and also it mitigates the skin irritation. I won't go very deep into this. And along with that, the 3:1:1 ratio of the ceramides, as all are aware, has been very well recommended by most of the national and international guidelines. And it has been shown to be quite effective in skin repairment in different clinical trials also. So most of the internationally accepted guidelines like BMC, European Academy of Dermatology, Venerology, then Journal of Clinical and Aesthetic Dermatology, Clinical Medicine and Research, and American Content Dermatitis Society have again and again recommended this specific ratio of 3:1:1 of ceramide moisturizers, that is ceramide, cholesterol, and the free fatty acids. And using ceramide in this inappropriate ratio can deteriorate the barrier function. Hence, it is recommended to use a moisturizer which contains in this specific ratio of 3:1:1 ceramides. Now, coming to the properties of ideal moisturizer, definitely ideal moisturizer should be fragrance-free. It should be hypoallergenic and non-irritative. It should be non-comedogenic, and it should be PAMS, that is paraben, mineral oil, alcohol, and soap free. Also, ideal moisturizer should be having a pH of 5.5, which is basically which mimics the skin pH, and maintaining skin pH of 5.5 is important to keep the supporting the activity of beta glucurocerebrosidase, essential for skin health. And the acidic pH of 5.5, it provides a hostile environment for harmful microorganisms. So it, in a sense, it acts as antibiotic for the skin also. And it is essential for the corneodesmosomes proteolytic degradation and controlling the shedding of dead cells. So in conclusion, if we say the aquaporins, basically they facilitate the transport of the water and glycerol in the skin, which is very, very important for the proper moisturization of the skin. Betaine, which is an organic osmolyte, improves the moisturization and reduces TEWL, offering osmoprotection. And various guidelines have suggested again and again the use of 311 ceramide mixture moisturizer, offering effective barrier repair. So an ideal moisturizer should be hypoallergenic, allergen-free, non-irritant, non-comedogenic, PAMS and fragrance-free with a pH of 5.5. So after this, sir, we are putting some of the questions which we have prepared for the Delphi method consensus making from all across India. So as discussed in the starting of this meeting, we will be rolling out this questionnaire, the questionnaire which will be finalized today. We will be rolling out this questionnaire to around 1,000 dermatologists all across India. So one by one, I would put the questions forward to you. There would be a polling on each of the questions, and I request all of the esteemed experts to kindly give your response based on your own clinical expertise, dermatological clinical expertise. And mostly while we are talking about the dry skin conditions here, basically dry skin conditions which we have kept in the mind or for discussion are xerosis, atopic dermatitis, eczema, psoriasis, and palmoplantar keratosis, to name a few. So this is the first question, and I would request the team, please keep the polling also ready for these questions. So the first question is, what is the observed prevalence of dry skin conditions such as xerosis, atopic dermatitis, eczema, psoriasis, and palmoplantar keratosis among the patients presenting to the dermatologic condition? Thank you, sir. So I think, yes, till now we have received 13 responses. So also along with that, sir, I would like to ask whether the questions, whether the questions framing or the options that we have given percentage wise, is it okay or should we need to change it, sir?
Can I say something? Come on.
Yeah, please, sir.
And what
Please,
would
sir.
it be, huh?
Yes,
So
sir.
you're preparing a consensus document for like something how to use the moisturizer. Now this type of question, first of all, doesn't give too much of information. I mean, it doesn't depend. It doesn't give you age group, doesn't give you which type of practice. Suppose somebody deals with a cosmetic practice, they have a different way of dealing. Somebody in the urban, rural, pediatrics, adult. So it's old people, the people who see this, people with the older group, they'll be seeing like 70% of them. So first of all, this is. Moreover, see what Delphi gives us is a consensus statement. So the question should be, it's not a question, it's a statement which we need to form. And the question is only one thing, whether you agree or disagree. And if you have a something like 80% or 85% cutoff point with people who agree, then this is can be a strong consensus. So you can say the experts recommended. If it is like a 70% or something, you can say they suggested. So Delphi has a pattern, but questionnaire itself is not a part of Delphi. We need to come up with statements rather than questions.
Sure, sir. Sure, sir. So yes, sir. The same thought we also thought about that. So, for example, depending upon the answer, so for this, around 33%, say 33% of the experts in this
so
particular
you can say
question.
33% of the observed prevalence in dry skin condition, or 30% or more, something like that. Whatever answers
Yes,
come,
sir.
you can make it a statement rather than questions.
Yes, sir. Definitely, sir. In this manuscript, it will be presented as a statement, sir. Thank you, sir. Thanks a lot for your suggestion, sir. So yes, now coming to the next question. The question number 2 is, which among the following dry conditions excuse me, this question number 1 is coming again and again. Can you please remove it?
This is question number.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, this question number 1 is popping again and again. We have come to the question 2. Yeah. So which among the following dry skin condition do you see with the highest and lowest prevalence? Please rank them from 1 to 5, with 1 being the most prevalent. So we will put the boxes in front of this, sir, and the dermatologist will be putting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I think, yes, in this question, we have to put boxes. I think this question box has not been put on that. So maybe for the time being, I think the first the rank you can put, sir, or
There's no fifth rank, but there are 5 options.
yes, sir. So basically, we will be putting boxes in front of that, sir.
Fair enough. Done.
So that the doctors can fill the rankings, sir, first, second, third, and fourth, fifth, etc.
Abhishek has rightly pointed out there were only 4. There was no 5th.
So
Okay,
sir,
no,
put
sir, I can
two
see.
4, sir. Put 2 4. That will serve the purpose.
That is what I have done.
You will
Okay,
need
sir.
to expand the window, then you will see 5.
Yes, sir, there are 5. I think, yes.
To expand your window, sir.
There are 5 options, sir. Atopic dermatitis, xerosis, eczema, psoriasis, and palmoplantar keratosis. Probably, yes, the window is not expanded. Yes, sir. Thank you, Sujata, ma'am. Thank you, sir. I think we have received the 15 responses on that.
Yes, sir, we can move forward.
Yeah. Then the third question is, which dry skin conditions need maximum or intensive moisturization? Please rank them from 1 to 5, with 1 requiring the most intensive and 5th requiring the least intensive moisturization. Nishant, request you to kindly add me as host. So I'm not able to share the presentation. Yes, now I can show. We have received 13 responses, 2 more responses to get. Yeah, thank you. You can remove the question. We have got 15 this. So this is the result. Then coming to question number 4, which properties do you expect from a moisturizer for managing these dry conditions, dry skin conditions that require intensive moisturizer? So quick relief from dry skin symptoms, improvement of skin's natural barrier function, long lasting benefit, and all of the above.
This question, definitely all of the above.
Yes, ma'am. So basically, yes, it should be single answer, but I think here the participants, some of the participants have clicked on two or more options. Yeah, thank you. We have got the 15 responses. Next question is, do you feel the aquaporins play an important role in cellular level skin hydration? So strongly agree, not aware, or need more information. Thank you, sir. We have got the responses. The next question, changes in the expression of aquaporins are one of the critical factors in the disruption of the skin barrier. What is your viewpoint on this statement? Yeah, one more response is remaining.
Regarding this question, it
Yes,
needs
sir.
changed as changes in the expression of aquaporins are one of the critical factors in the causation of several skin diseases. Instead of
Okay, sir. In right, sir.
disruption of the skin barrier, uh, uh, changes in the expression of aquaporins contribute to several pathogenesis of several skin disorders or several skin diseases.
Sure, sir.
That must be the question, rather than the disruption of the skin barrier.
Right, sir. Absolutely agree. Yes, sir. So I will change the question accordingly, sir. Thank you for your suggestion, sir. So changes in the expression of aquaporins are one of the critical factors in the causation of various skin diseases. Right, sir. We will change the question accordingly, sir. Thank you, sir. Question number 7. Do you believe that moisturizers that activate aquaporin water channels can enhance intracellular water movement and provide deep hydration? Please put the question for polling.
Number 7, please.
Yeah, question number 7. So, sir, Dr. Abhishek, sir, while preparing the manuscript, these will be formed as a statement. So, for example, around 70% of the HCPs, they either strongly agree or agree with the statement that the full statement will be written, sir.
Fine. I was talking about the initial part of the church.
Yes, sir. Right, sir. Sure, sir. And similarly, actually, before giving the questionnaire, this 2-minute clip that we have prepared on aquaporin boosters, it will be shown to all of the dermatologists, sir. Coming to question number 8, considering the benefit of aquaporins do you feel that dermatologists should consider aquaporin boosters when prescribing moisturizers for managing dry skin conditions? Thank you, sir. Question number 9. Which of the following statements do you consider valid for the aquaporin boosters containing moisturizer? So it provides immediate and more than 24-hour skin hydration, offers a great reduction in transepidermal water loss, has an effective barrier repair function, and all of the above.
Okay, let the polls finish, then let me speak.
Sure, sir.
There should be none of the above also.
Okay, sir.
So all India exam hai kya, sir?
See, Abhishek, it is like this, that if 20 to 30% people feel that it requires more information, then those 30% people must be thinking, that means 5 out of 15 must be thinking that the question or the statement, whatever has been given, probably all of them, they still need more information to make an opinion about it.
Yes, sir.
This
So
is my point.
Right, sir.
not in the Delphi procedure. So they form a questions. This is not exactly Delphi's way of from Delphi, but in
Yes.
the there will be like a 50, 30 questions, and there may be 5, 10 people may answer as we need more information. This is comes the modified Delphi part. Then they are provided context, text, articles to read about that, and then they decide on those things. So needing more information is a good options, because then the second round and third round of Delphi comes, you can be more, give them the support on that 4, 5 question where they need more information.
I agree. Yep.
Sure, sir. So we will keep that in mind. So definitely, for if for a particular question we are getting more need more information, we can at least distribute, or we can share the more information about the product, sir.
How the question should have been. Not see every single statement you are making. Delphi is a single statement. Once you give all of the above, then there's no, it cannot be a Delphi. So it's like, suppose the statements could have been, aquaporin booster containing moisturizer provides immediate and 24 hours hydration. That is a single question. People
Yes.
may
Right, sir.
not agree. Then aquaporin booster containing moisturizer offers greater reduction in transepidermal water. Another question. That is how, when you give, all of the above, then the purpose of the Delphi becomes nothing. Nulled out.
No, got it, sir. So I think then better we should make 3 questions out of that, right, sir?
So there are
Yes.
sometimes it happens, like if you have a big headings and there are a lot of subheadings to your question, so you put the context, and under the subheadings, every single subheadings can have different amount of Suppose I'll tell
Got
you,
it, sir.
moisturizers are for moisturizer for atopic dermatitis. Suppose you use a moisturizer for atopic, this is a big heading. Moisturizer in atopic dermatitis can reduce the amount of corticosteroid use. Strongly agree. Moisturizer should be used twice daily. Strongly agree. Then one question may come, moisturizers can reduce the flare of the, and people may not agree that. So there can be a broad heading, there can be multiple sub questions, but every single question need to be Delphied. Not like you
Sure,
can have
sir.
all of the above kind.
No, definitely. Well taken, sir. And we will change the questions accordingly, sir. Thank you, sir. Thanks a lot for this information, sir.
Answering all the above, you basically can take every individual as a statement. That's a fine thing, because there's no controversy. But somebody can be agreeing with the A and C, but not agreeing with the B. But
Sure,
when
sir.
like this, then there will be no choices for that.
Sure, sir. Or sir, can we keep so for example, one is making 3 different questions. Yes, I think making 3 different questions would be better option with this strongly agree, and this type, right, sir?
Cannot have multiple question point under one polling. You need to
Sure,
understand
sir.
everybody may have a difference of opinion. I
Absolutely, sir.
A and C, but not with the B. So you cannot combine all this thing and ask for all. If you give all of them, people has to answer the all of them only.
No, agree, sir. Absolutely agree, sir. Thank you, sir. We will modify the questions accordingly, sir. The next question is betaine, that is organic osmolyte, offers cellular water balance. As a dermatologist, do you perceive the probability of better clinical outcomes with the addition of betaine in the moisturizer for the treatment of dry skin conditions? Yeah, thank you. We have got the response. Question 11, how important do you think organic osmolytes like betaine are in supporting proteins that strengthen the skin barriers in the managing dry skin conditions?
Again, in the question, you should also keep a not important, because people,
Okay, sir.
when you, it cannot be only neutral, it can have a not. So basically, Delphi is not about a question, it's about a statement. But
Sure,
even in
sir.
question form, people can answer it negatively also. So I'll later, Kamal, you can speak to me directly and I'll tell you, okay, it's not how you structure a Delphi.
Yeah, sure, sir. Sure, sir.
This is leading. So everybody will answer in a certain way. It's almost like a leading question answer. So there is not enough voices among those things. But ideally, Delphi can help you generate a right kind of consensus.
Yeah, sure, sir. Sure, sir.
Taking into one particular point, and people have to agree, because there's no way you can disagree with this.
No, true, sir. True, sir. We'll add that option as well, right, sir? The next question, the American Contact Dermatitis in 2023 recommends the moisturizer with ceramide, fatty acid, and cholesterol in 3:1:1 ratio for effective barrier repair. What is your opinion on the statement? Next question, do you agree with the statement of the European guidelines that inappropriate ratios between compounds, that is ceramide, cholesterol, and essential fatty acids, can deteriorate the barrier function? Thank you, all experts. Next is what are the limitations of currently available moisturizers containing ingredients such as butter, oatmeal extract, beta glucan, and aloe vera extract, etc. So, sir, Dr. Abhishek, sir, can we make it multiple choice question, like multiple options? The HCPs can take on that. Will it be okay, sir, or should we make different questions only?
Would the current limitations, this will be like current limitation, the limitation of the currently available moisturizer are as follows, and you can see current moisturizer provide hydration only on the superficial layer. Agree or disagree? Strongly disagree.
Okay,
Current,
sir.
current moisturizer provide no or limited hydration at the cellular level. Strongly agree, neutral, disagree, strongly disagree. Every single line has to be made a statement, and same 5 points you have to take a question. Then only you can come up with a data. You have to put a data sets into it. Na?
Sure, sir. Very well taken, sir. Thank you, sir.
And then you can always say, okay, agree and strongly agree, that you will take as a positive response.
Yes, sir.
Negative, disagree and strongly disagree will be taken as a negative
Will be
response.
taken in negative. Absolutely, sir. So next question, what are the potential benefits of maintaining pH 5.5 in moisturizers for optimal skin health? Again, we will make these separate 3 questions, yes, sir.
And discussing and you choose the most important, because if you give 50 sets of question, the practitioner will be super bored. So of which you can see which one is the most, give you, kind of actually writing an article which will give you a good data set of points. So the initial question, most of them are invalid, because you can take it from any literature review. You can know what are the dry skin condition, why you need to
Yes,
ask.
sir.
So you find out the important 30 questions, put it in a sentence, and then get a voting on that. So then you get a good solid data for your product.
Sure, sir. Sure,
May
sir.
I give a suggestion now here? Because
Yeah,
this
please, sir.
board so far tells that there are lacunae. So what can be done is all the 15 participants can be sent, as per Abhishek's advice, a written or email and ask the opinion again, and then compare.
Sure, sir. Definitely, sir. Definitely, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you for the suggestion. Will do, sir. So coming to next question, recent years, individuals have been more exposed to rising levels of environmental pollutants, and this has led to increase in incidence of dermatitis. How essential do you think the allergen-free or hypoallergenic and non-irritant moisturizers are in treating these dry skin conditions?
See how this question is, if you write absolute essential, that kind of include B and C also. I mean, it's not mutually exclusive options.
Yes, sir.
Is it not absolute essential? Then of course it's essential, because it helps in reducing the flare-ups. These are two.
Yes, sir.
I mean, it's not separate statements.
Sure, sir. Sure, sir.
Because you wanted to try an MCQ pattern, that's why you are coming up with this kind of options. If you don't think about MCQs, think about statements, then it will be, you could just find out, okay, this is now absolutely essential. Only the first one is good enough for your Delphi statement. Is it
Sure,
essential?
sir.
Or
Sure,
is
sir.
it like that? Because we know that environmental pollutants leading to increase in incidence of dermatitis. We suppose allergen-free, hypoallergic, non-irritant moisturizer are absolutely essential to reducing flare-up and better clinical outcome. Now, this is a statement. You can agree or disagree.
Sure, sir. Sure, sir. I've noted it down, sir. The next question is, what impact do you believe paraben alcohol, mineral oil, and soap-free, that is PAMS-free moisturizers have an clinical outcomes in patients with dry skin conditions.
Is paraben contact allergen? If you go back, check Google or check somewhere literature, 2019, to bust a myth about paraben. You put it. I've also put that all of the above. The problem is that it's little out of science. Paraben is one of the least allergic molecule in for the skin. If you see 2019, you go back and see American Academy of Contact Dermatitis Association has described paraben as the non-allergen of the year, just to make people understand the paraben doesn't cause allergy. So it's
Sure, sir.
a marketing myth. However, okay, fine. I understand that we have to take this into account in modern days.
Sure, sir. Thank you, sir.
It's 1 out of 2 lakhs population shows paraben allergy. It's as less as that.
My God. No, true, sir. It's truly mentioned as non-allergen. Right,
Go
sir.
and check literature, you will find.
Sure, sir.
Actually, sir, paraben is an endocrine disruptor. That is the problem with paraben. I don't think people think that it causes
Allergy.
more contact dermatitis, but the issue with paraben is it causes environmental endocrine disruption. So where it goes in the gutters and all.
Endocrine, though, you don't expect, that's not an issue. Environmental is a different challenge. Also, that's a people
Yes, exactly.
different, but mostly it's getting populated as it's a contact sensitizers.
True.
And that's why you see, search it, you will find also American Academy has told it's as a non-allergen.
True.
So when it
Sure,
put you
sir.
alcohol, mineral oil, soap, it suggests that you are talking about contact sensitization.
Right, sir. Maybe because this PAMS comes along with AMS, and that is why it has been misunderstood as a allergen along with.
Promoted as a contact sensitization only. That's
Yes,
why
sir.
AD has to come with a statement like that.
Sure, sir. Sure, sir. Yeah, 2 more participants are remaining in answering this. So we can move on. It's already 3 minutes in this question. 13 participants have already answered. Next is American Academy of Dermatology Association recommends the fragrance-free moisturizers. And how strongly do you recommend? Do you consider these recommendations while prescribing moisturizer?
This is a perfect question.
Sure, sir. So ideally, each of the questions should be framed in this strongly agree and disagree, etc. This type of frame, sir.
I think, Dr. Kamal, we need to use Likert scale. So this is something like a Likert scale.
Yes, we have received all of the responses. Then which of the following factors would influence your decision to prescribe non-comedogenic moisturizers, especially for acne-prone or oily skin? So we will change the question framing in this, sir. So we will make 3 questions out of this, sir.
You may not need all of them to be put as a question. You can combine them for a single statement. If you are asked, if you are wanting the question as a all of the above, so you can combine and say longest, but this has to make
Okay, sir.
like
Agree, sir. Agree, sir. So it causes prevent clogged pores and control access. Do you agree? And then how strong do you agree? We can frame questions, sir. Sure, sir. Yeah, 2 participants remaining.
Dr. Kamal, sorry to interrupt. For few
Yes,
questions,
ma'am.
I'm not able to cast my poll. The polling screen is not being shown.
Okay. Nishant, can you please help? Dr. Shruti ma'am is not able to cast a poll.
And even I'm not getting a poll.
Okay,
No.
sir.
Yes, sorry.
Nishant, can you help? Can you please help us? Dr. Shruti is not able to cast a poll.
Shruti ma'am, in a chat, I'm just sending the Google Drive form. That's a Google form. So you can mark your answers in that Google form, ma'am.
All right, I'll do that.
Thank you. Next question, do you consider a product with aquaporin, betaine, and ceramides in 3:1 ratio is superior to conventional moisturizers for treating dry skin conditions, that is xerosis, atopic dermatitis, psoriasis, eczema, and palmoplantar keratosis? Yeah, thank you. We got all of the responses. Do you feel that this consensus generation will help the dermatologist in decision-making process for selecting appropriate moisturizer for their patients with dry skin? Yeah, thank you. We got all responses. So thank you, sir, and thank you, madam, all of the experts for wholeheartedly participating in the advisory board meeting. And as suggested by you all, these questions, we will modify the questions accordingly, and we will share the modified questionnaires with all of you, sir. And post finalization of this questionnaire, we will further roll it out to the larger audience of the dermatologists, 1,000 dermatologists all across India. Any comment, any suggestion, or is welcome from all of the experts, sir?
This is Dr. Vijayalakshmi Sujay from Bangalore.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, the only thing is, see, your ceramide 3:1:1, it is absolutely agreed. And only when we are prescribing for all conditions, what you have mentioned, like PPK and all, see, there we feel the occlusives are better than probably the what your formulation is there, because it requires more occlusion, and especially this palmoplantar keratoderma and all. And one more thing is the price factor. If you have to do it for all the patients, then the molecule what you have priced it is also important when it has to reach the mass people, like, you know, the larger number of people. Because
Sure,
this, whatever the formulation you are giving, yeah, the best one, but only hiccup is it can't be used by each and every patient, and it is only for the cream layer in the society. That's what I feel. So I leave to the panel to just advise on this, the price factor, the cost wise.
Sure, ma'am.
Thank you.
Sure, ma'am. Thank you. Thank you for your precious comments, ma'am. Any other comments from other experts, sirs and ma'ams?
Dr. Kamal,
Yes,
one question, whether I'm right or wrong, that I was reading somewhere else, if there is any atopic dermatitis or psoriasis, there will be an increased expression of aquaporins.
Yes, ma'am.
Is it
So some of the
then-
literature they suggest there are altered expressions, and yes, in psoriasis I have also read. What I think concentration concentration per cells decreases, but as such because there is a growth of the cells, there may be increased number. So I had also read the same regarding psoriasis. Yes, ma'am. So any comment? Yes, sir.
Kamal.
Requesting all the experts to please on their cameras, please, because take one photo.
Although the newer therapies like monoclonal antibodies and JAK inhibitors are currently in the limelight of treating atopic dermatitis, I think an appropriate moisturizer should be a cornerstone in the treatment of at least atopic dermatitis. I cannot comment on other skin conditions, but as far as atopic dermatitis is concerned, I think a proper moisturizer, a well-balanced moisturizer is the need of the day. And it really helps patients of atopic dermatitis, particularly mild to moderate case of atopic dermatitis. Even without using other topical modalities, we can very well manage such patients with an appropriate moisturizer. So that is my opinion.
Sure, sir. Thank you, sir.
Can I answer the question?
Yeah, please, sir.
So issue is that Aquaporin 3 actually gets altered. The structural modification is there in atopic dermatitis. At least a large portion of the atopic dermatitis, they have found Aquaporin 3 structurally altered. So there, even if the number is more expressed, because you are producing ineffective Aquaporin 3, so you are producing more, but the effect is overall less about the hydration purpose.
Thank you, sir. Thanks a lot, sir. It was a new information for me as well, sir. Thank you, sir.
The aquaporins, it is the dysregulation, dysfunction, and the mislocation of aquaporins that is responsible for the pathogenesis of several skin disorders. Mislocation, dysregulation, and dysfunction.
Great, sir. Thank you, sir. Thanks a lot, sir. Thanks a lot, sir.
So, Kamal, can you just take again to the pack of Oriza Ceramax, because here we would like to know the price to the experts, the price of the product. If you can just go to that one slide which we had showcased.
Which slide I have to come? Hello?
The pack one.
The first one where we have.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, yes, this one. Yes, so experts, thank you very much again for the Oriza Ceramax consensus report annual meeting. The price of the product is, sir, 750 rupees for 250 ml to the patient. So it is just 3 rupees per ml to the patient, which is the launching price here. Yes, doctor, sir. Yes, Dr. Kamal.
Yeah. Thank you. So I think regarding the cost and price of the moisturizer, is it clear to all, sir, whether it is cost effective, or how do you see? We can take your opinion, sir. So once again, from the bottom of my heart, I extend a great thank you to all of the experts for making this meeting a huge success. And we got very good insights on the questions and the formation of the questions. And accordingly, we will modify the questions also, sirs and ma'ams. And we will share the finalized questionnaire to all of you. And thereafter, we will roll it out.
Dr. Komal, thank you very much. So before we end this meeting, again, I request all the experts to please on their cameras, we would be taking one picture for the compliance purpose, which is there. So please request you. Dr. Sudhavani, madam, can you please on your camera, please?
Dr.
Milind Deshmukh,
Sudhavani,
sir.
ma'am.
Dr. Milind Deshmukh, sir.
I am unable to hear the questions.
Ma'am, so Mr. Bhavin has requested all of the experts to kindly switch on the cameras so that we can take a picture for compliance purpose.
Because they want to see you.
Yeah, Dr. Milind Deshmukh, sir.
Just now I closed the video, sir.
Yes, Sudhavani ma'am was continuously present with the video on. Yes, sir. So thank you all of the experts, sir. Dr. Rakesh Bharti, sir, Dr. Abhishek De, sir, Dr. Rajendran, sir, Dr. Shruti ma'am, Dr. Milind, sir, Dr. Kailash Maharania, Dr. Sujata, Dr. Megha Modi, Dr. Jyotsna, Dr. Neetu, Dr. Vijay Lakshmi, and Dr. Kaveri Som, Dr. Sudhavani ma'am, and ma'am Sony 12 Pro. Sorry, I cannot read your name. Thank you, ma'am. Dr. Riaz, sir, Dr. Riaz Amir, sir.
This is Dr. Soni Nanda.
Dr. Soni, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am. So thanks a lot for making this meeting a huge success, and sirs.
Thank you, Dr. Kamal. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you
Have a
very
good night,
much.
sir.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you so
Thank
much.
you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Oh.